My name is Aline. I'm a Brazilian animator based in Sydney, Australia, and today we are going to Brisbane to Oz Comic Con. I'm very excited for this trip because I've never been to Brisbane. It's my first time. I think I can consider this my first time traveling in Australia because it's just been in Melbourne once for a very short time, like it was a 1 day trip. And I've been in Australia for 3 years. I haven't traveled much, to be honest. I came here to work. I work a full-time job as an animator in a studio here in Australia. Applying to arts alleys in other states are being a great opportunity to just have a good excuse to visit these places. This trip is not gonna be long as well. Today is Thursday. I'm going to the airport now. I just finished my working hours and I'm packaged and ready to go. I took the Friday off to explore and hang around the city, and hopefully I can show you guys a little bit of Brisbane as well. And then Friday night, I'm going to the convention center to set up. Saturday and Sunday are the convention days, as every other con here in Australia. Normally it's just 2 days. We don't have here like a 4 day cons. I think we don't even have 3 day cons mostly. Australians appreciate work-life balance, and I appreciate the fact they appreciate that. Oh yeah, that's it. Let's go to the vlog.
One, two, three, four. 한 손에는 커피를 들고 이어폰 한쪽을 꼽고.
Also, this time I'm bringing 2 suitcases. As you can see, so in this one I put all my table setup and my items, my merch, and this is just personal items. I was able to fit everything in one suitcase, which is great. So I divided like a half of this suitcase is my merch and half is my table setup. I'm sharing table this time, so I think this is why I was able to put everything on one side. And also I'm trying to be very minimalistic with like my setup and stuff, because I don't wanna get stressed. I'm going alone this time. My partner is not going with me, so I don't wanna have like a bunch of stuff to carry around alone. It's very stressful. And also, the amount of merch I'm bringing is, I counted like the same amount as I sold on Smash, and I really think this is gonna be more than enough. I don't have much expectations for this con because a Comic Con, so it leans more towards Western pop culture, and I don't have anything like that in my table. So I think I've never been there. Maybe it surprises me, but I think it's gonna be something similar to Supernova, where I did well, but like not as good as Smash. So I do think it's enough, and I still think I'm gonna bring things back home. So or maybe no. Let's see. This time I'm sharing table with my French Clarice, the same as Supernova. We are gonna share table next week as well to Sydney Comic Con. I'm gonna vlog it as well. So hey, future Aline here to say that I decided to add Oz Comic Con to the end of this vlog because I think it's gonna be a more interesting insight to compare both cons by the end. Donnie, say something to the audience.
I falling for you once again. I'm falling for you, falling for you. 빠져나오긴 늦었어.
Hi, so it's the morning of Friday. My flight got delayed yesterday and I arrived super late. I don't know what happens. Like every time I get a flight here in Australia, it's always get delayed or cancel. Or am I the lucky one, or this is a common occurrence? I wanna know, please. Anyway, now we are gonna go to explore. I don't have any plans. I'm a type of person that doesn't make much plans. You know, I just like to go around and find stuff that I like, stop on places that I find interesting. So yeah, let's go with me to explore a little bit of Brisbane. Oh, and if you knows me, you probably know that I'm very obsessed with Cardcaptor Sakura. I couldn't get over it since I was a kid. So, and Shane released the Sakura collection, which I'm obsessed with.
falling for you 빠져나오긴 늦었어.
And some pouches like this that is like a perfect for coins or money at cons. Even my slippers are Cardcaptor Sakura. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Anyway.
One, two, three, four. 한 손에는 커피를 들고 이어폰 한쪽을 꼽고 손끝이 스치는 바람을 걷는 별거 아닌 취미같이 할 시시콜콜한 날 안아줄 그런 사람이 어디엔가 있길 바랬는데 여기 있네 말을 걸까 말까 한참 고민들이 막 머릿속에 자꾸 엉켜 같이 마시려고 했던 커피는 벌써 이미
Hi, it's very windy. So, a little post to rest. I already walked a lot. It's 12 p.m. and my step counter is counting like 10k steps. It's crazy. So far, I like it a lot. It's very similar to Sydney. It's just smaller and more chill, which I prefer, to be honest. I like small cities. So, and I love the harbor cities. The it's kind of the air is fresher, which I really like.
널 보고 나서 내 생각들이 바보같이 느껴져 Where are you? My happiness 내 행복 전부 여기 있네 널 찾아서 너무 좋아 그런 사람이 내 눈앞에 너가 나타났네 여기 있네 말을 걸까 말까 한참 고민들이 막 머릿속
Okay, the fun is over. I'm going to the convention center now. Bumping is Friday and Saturday before the event. I always prefer to bumping on Friday just because I don't wanna get too tired on the day of the event. I think it's like the event is already long hours, it's a whole day. So if I go earlier to bumping, I will get super tired. I will start the day already tired, so I don't like that. This event, I think I applied in January. You don't need to apply like so early. They opened in January, but they closed the applications pretty close to the event. So, and it's not first come first serve. It's a jurage event, so I don't know if it really matters what time you apply. Since you apply on time, it's fine. I got a little surprised that I get accepted to this event. I was not expecting because, as I mentioned, it's a Western pop culture event, and I don't have anything like that. But yeah, somehow they accepted me. I just applied for Brisbane and Sydney. I didn't apply for other ones. They have this event in pretty much every state in Australia. I think in all of them, not sure. I decided to not apply for the other states because I was still not sure if it worth it travel to this event. So I just tried one. Kinda actually, I applied for the Sydney one very early in the year, as I mentioned in January, but the Brisbane one I haven't applied in January. I think I applied way later, like some months later, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go, if I would try. But in the end, like I decided that I, I I cannot discover if I don't try. I have to go for myself and figure out if it's worth it or not. And anyway, I thought it was a good opportunity to just visit the stage. I've never been here. So anyway, even if I don't profit on this event, it's still worth it for me because I'm having a chance to um, just hang around this beautiful city. So in the beginning of the year when I started to apply for cons, I was really I was very conscious and I was very like kind of afraid of applying too many cones. But in the end, you will never discover if you don't try. So I started to change my mentality a little bit and I started to apply for more events. I think from now, I will try to apply for as many events as possible and at least try to go once to every event that I get accepted just to see how it is. Some changes that I made in my display this time. I saw that putting my pins and my lenticular keychains in front worked very well on Smash. I sold way more items because of this compared to Supernova when they were like on the back of my table. So I decided to keep it this way, but I just have a half table now because I'm sharing. So I had to figure out a way to like put these items still in front, like on in a way that people could still touch them. So I decided to put on the sides. I don't know how it's gonna go. I never tried to put anything as on the sides of the table. So let's see.
나의 향기가 네 몸에 배게 기분 좋은 하루가 될 수 있게 너와 나의 맘을 곱게 담은 예쁜 캔들을 피워놔줘 어둠을 환히 밝힐 수 있게 뭔가 뭐까지 포근해지게 너와 나의 맘을 곱게 담은 예쁜 캔들을 피워놔줘 사실 요즘 날씨가 조금 쌀쌀해졌어 아무리 겹쳐 입어도 따뜻해지지가 않아 나의 손 잡아줄 누군가 대체 그 사람이 누굴까 자꾸
Hi,
찾아가 내 눈에
it's 8 a.m. on day one Saturday. I didn't sleep much. It's only my fault. I was watching some TikTok before sleeping, and I ended up in an account of a Japanese songs. So when I blink, I was watching Japanese songs for like 2 hours, and I was like, at 1 a.m. So yeah, I hope you survive today. The event hours are from 9:30 to 4:30, which is great. Normally, they finish at 5 or 6 p.m. So thank you so much, Oscar Nicole. I really appreciate the fact that you guys are gonna finish 4:30, so I can have a life. I can eat something and rest, and hopefully don't watch like 2 hours of TikTok again this time. Anyway, so we are heading to the convention center now. Look how beautiful view.
얼마나 외로웠는지 몰라 너가 없는 시간 동안 1분이 1년 같다는 말을 믿기지 않았는데 믿어지더라 이해가더라 과장하는 게 아니라 그리 느껴지더라 너무 보고 싶더라 나의 향기가 네 몸에 배게 기분 좋은 하루가 될 수 있게 너와 나의 맘을 곱게 담은 예쁜 캔들을 피워놔줘 어둠을 환히 밝힐 수 있게 뭔가 나까지 포근해지게 너와 나의 맘을 곱게 담은 예쁜 캔들을 피워놔줘 바람에 흔들려도 꺼지지 않는 촛불이 돼줘 계속 빛을 밝힐 수 있게 지금처럼 마음을 열어줘 사랑을 계속 담을 수 있게 그대의 맘이
It's our trash bars. I'm sorry for them because they are so cute. But they smell like trash, so it's accurate.
기분 좋은 하루가 될 수 있게 너와 나의 맘을 곱게 담은 캔들을 피워놔줘 어둠을 환히 밝힐 수 있게 뭔가 너까지 포근해지게 너와 나의 맘을 곱게 담은 예쁜 캔들을 피워놔줘
Hi, it's the day two. I'm ready to go to the convention center. It's almost 8 a.m. With my luggage. Because I'm going straight to the airport after that. I could sleep well. And finishing 4:30 was great, seriously. Because after that, I could like come to the hotel, take a shower, go to eat, and I came back. It was still like a 7:30, so I had to like a plan of the rest. Um, I was planning to watch one episode of Naruto before sleeping. If you haven't watched Naruto and you are planning to, skip this part, okay? Because it's a mega spoiler. I was planning to watch one episode, but that episode was the episode when Sasuke betrayed Orochimaru. That one episode. So in the end, I ended up like watching more 4 episodes after that because I needed to know what was gonna happen. I wasn't expecting he was going to betray Orochimaru. To be honest, maybe I'm too naive, but I wasn't expecting that. So it's a kind of good surprise. Anyway, um, but I will tell later about the event. But like I was way more chill than the other events that I attended until now, which of course impacts on sales. So I'm not selling so well as the other events. I think this is gonna be my worst performing event by far. Well, let's see by the end. I also like it, the convention center itself. It's not so big, but it's still big enough. Was a little package around like 11 to like 1, 2 p.m. So it was difficult to walk around. But before that or after that was great. I could see stuff, could walk around. Same as Smash, they have the vendor hall together with the arts alley, which I like so much. The location of the convention center, I don't know much here about Brisbane, but I like the location. There are many things around the convention center, coffee shop, restaurant, etc. If you just wanna stay around, you will have no problem. Like I decided to stay in the city, so you have to cross the bridge, as I show you guys. You have to cross the bridge to go to the convention center, but it's like 15 minutes. It's very, very easy to do. But if you don't want to do that, like there's hotels on the other side close to the convention center, and it's totally fine if you stay there. If you just stay on the other side, because there are stuffs on the other side as well, many stuff. So you have no problem. Maybe on the next time I stay on the other side, because I thought here in the city a little too busy, too noisy. Like my hotel is very noisy until like a late night because it's on like a very busy street. I think it's the busiest street. So this part I didn't like it, despite the convenience of like having everything around. Like I had many options of things to eat and etc. Maybe next time I will stay on the other side. But anyway, let's go to the day 2.
아니요. Yeah. yeah. 쉽지 않죠. 바쁘죠. 왜 이렇게까지 해야 하나 싶죠. 바라는 게 더럽게
Hi, I just want to show my one and only purchase for today. I kind of promised myself that I wouldn't buy anything on this event or like a maximum one item. So yeah, it's this guy. I'm proud that I could keep my promise because I've been overbuying the last events. So I don't want to spend all my money, all the money that I earn, I'm spending. So yeah. So I just bought this guy and he's so cute. Oh my god. I couldn't resist.
많이 좋아해요. 더 많이 하나 주고 싶어요.
Hi, I'm back to Sydney. I'm going now to set up for the Aus Comic Con. The location is on the Olympic Park, which is like not my favorite location at all. It's the same one as Supernova, but there is a difference. Like a Supernova was on the ground floor. I don't know actually if this one is on the ground floor or no, but it's not on the same hall. So it's on the main dome. Let's see how it's gonna look. Again, I'm not with high expectations, especially because I didn't mention yet, but like Brisbane was not really so good. It was my worst con so far. So let's see how it's gonna go. The semi-con in Sydney. So let's set up. Let's do this very fast this time.
아침 사과처럼 꺼내 먹어요. 피곤해도 아침 점심 밥 좀 챙겨 먹어요. 그러면 이따 밤에 잠도 잘 올 거예요. yeah. 힘들어요 아름다워서 yeah, yeah. 아, 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 yeah. 아, 알아봐줘요 나를 흘려보내지 마요 나를 사랑해줘요 날 놓치지 마요.
Hi, it is 6:30 a.m. and I'm going to the convention center for day one. Yesterday, I was reminded why I hate so much the location. Because to go there, there's just one train that you have to catch at the platform zero. Like a freaking Harry Potter, you have to go to like a platform one, and then there's like a hiding entrance to platform zero. So it's like it's so confusing. I keep missing. It's the only train that goes there. So anyway, I catch the train, but the trains in Sydney are so bad. So my train got stuck in the platform for like I don't know 2 hours. Normally it takes me 1 hour, but this time it took me almost three to come back home. So yeah, such a fun Friday. So yeah, this is why I'm going so early. Then hours this time is from 9 to 5, 1 hour more than Brisbane. Uh, I honestly think that this 1 hour more makes no difference for the attendees. They can enjoy the con anyway, it's 7 or 8 hours, but makes a huge difference for who's selling there. Because being able to come back home a little early and take a good rest for the next day is very important. Especially because there's many people like me there that have like a full-time job, so they have to be either working on Monday morning. Uh, so yeah, sad, but it's okay. I'm in very comfortable clothes this time. I normally go a little more cute on the first day, I put more effort, and on the second day I just give up and go comfortable. But this time I already gave up on the day one, so you can just imagine me on the day two. I'm so tired from the previous week. I hope I don't have to do this again, like 2 cons in a row, because it's very tiring. And it's basically like a 15 days working non-stop without any rest. It's like a burnout marathon. The table fees for this con are the most expensive of all the cons I've been here in Australia. I think it's the most expensive of Australia. It's like a 560, if I remember correctly. So, but I'm speaking with my friend, so it's like a little less than 300 each. It's still a lot, almost 300 for half a table. It's very expensive. It was the same in Brisbane. Depending on the location, it's a little cheaper. But Brisbane and Sydney, that I think is like the busiest cities, are kind of the same price. And you are provided as well a 6 foot table and a 2 meters backdrop behind you. But this time I don't need to spend with the accommodation, hotels, flights. So I hope I can make a little more money. In the end, in Brisbane, I just broke even. I didn't make any money, but I didn't lose any money. Was very slow, the con there, at least for me. My partner did great. Claire is she's amazing. She was in the perfect target audience for her. But for me, I have more like a indie game stuff and a little like uh, some animes that are not so mainstream. Was a little more difficult. Was my lowest number so far. So I don't have much expectations for Sydney. I think it's gonna be better because Sydney is busier in a way than Brisbane, but it's not gonna be like my best number so far anyway. So I hope it just make the same as Supernova. I would be happy with that.
안녕. Yeah. Yeah. 쉽지 않죠 바쁘죠 왜 이렇게까지 해야 하나 싶죠 바라는 게 더럽게 많죠 그렇죠 쉬고 싶죠 시끄럽죠 다 성가시죠 집에 가고 싶죠 집에 있는데도 집에 가고 싶을 거야 그럴 땐 이 노래를 초콜릿처럼 꺼내 먹어요 피곤해도 아침 점심 밥 좀 챙겨 먹어요 그러면 이따 내가 칭찬해줄게요 보고 싶어 많이 좋아해요 더 많이 안아주고 싶어요
Hi. So, haven't been catch up much. Hi. So what do you think about the con so far?
It's been pretty good for me. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, people just looking for comic related stuff and also just Western media mainly.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Clarice is doing like amazing. She's doing great. She's killing it. I'm doing
You're doing great too, Alini.
Oh my god. Like definitely I cannot say this is a bad con, like this is a great con though. But definitely there is a target audience like for me that is like more into like indie stuff, so, like indie games and some not super popular animes is not really doing good. Like I think this was my worst con so far. Was worse than Brisbane one, which is gonna make me consider if I'm gonna do this again or not. I don't know yet. Let's see by the end of the con, but like from it's 4 p.m. of the day one. The con finishes 5. Normally Saturday is the best day. By the cons that I've been so far, normally Saturday is the best day, and the Sunday makes a little less than Saturday, or around like a 70% of this. So by the numbers of Saturday, I can already say that this is not gonna be a good con for me. But yeah, like take everything with a grain of salt, because as we told you, like Clarice did amazing. Is it your best con? What do you think?
I think so far this has been my
Your
best
con?
one. Yeah.
Best one of the year.
Yes. Best one of the year. I think best one so far as well.
Really?
Yeah.
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 You probably made like a what was for me is Match.
Oh yeah.
Like
Probably.
Yeah, I can see like she sold out many stuff. I
Yeah.
didn't sold out a single stuff.
I mean, I probably wouldn't do well in Smash because I have no anime and stuff.
I don't know.
So,
Maybe. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, I never get into Smash. So.
Really?
doesn't
You never
help.
been there?
I went very early on, like before it was that massive. Yeah, but then once it started accepting like international people and stuff, then yeah, I never got in.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, so depends like what you sell, what is your target audience. Can be a good con or a bad con. Maybe I do this again in Sydney. Let's see. I don't know. Depends on my catalog next year, what I have. But maybe I don't think I'm gonna do this again on another state because just doesn't worth it. Like I just broke even on Brisbane, and here in Sydney, I will not break even. I will profit because there is low costs, but not that much profit. So I don't know if it's worth it. Like working a whole weekend, it's very tiring. So I have to think about it. Anyway, I will report back tomorrow. Let's see. But for now, that's it for me. So it's the last day of the Oscar Comic Con. I started my day spending 50 on Uber because I was too tired to get the public transport. I know this is not the most smart decision since, as I mentioned, I'm not making as much as I wish on this con. But yeah, that's it for today. Today was a little better than I would expect for a Sunday. On my previous cons, I normally made about 70 or 80% of what I made on Saturday on the Sunday. But on this con, I made about the same amount on both days, a very close amount. So it's still low for this con, and it's still my worst con of the year. But yeah, was not that worst as I was expecting, which is great. And I do think this is totally on me. I'm very grateful that I decided to share the table with Clarice on these events. Not only because it's good to have someone to cover for you or to talk when the event is kind of boring, or because she's a lovely table mate, but also because it provided me a good analysis, I think. Since Comic Con is her best event of the year, and that it was my worst event of the year. And in this situation, I cannot blame it like at the table location or the setup. So I think it's totally on me. Part of it was the target audience. I didn't bring much new stuff for this event compared to the previous events I did in Sydney. And part of the audience already saw me on other events or bought from me there. There are a couple of people that stopped by my table saying that they bought me before and showing me what they bought. In this event, I made about 60% of what I made on Supernova, so I performed way better there. But I believe the Oz Comic Con Sydney is bigger than Supernova Sydney. Anyway, in the end, I just wanna say that I do think this event is a great event, but how much you're gonna perform it kind of depends on what type of things you sell. It's difficult. I don't want anyone to base it on my performance to analyze if they should go to an event or not. I think the things are very personal, and I believe that everyone should try to go to every event at least once and see how it goes. So I'm grateful that I'm gonna have a 1 week pause now, and my next event is just on the other week, so I can rest a little bit because I'm tired. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and thank you for watching. See you soon!